start with some gadgets. It's been a minute since we just sat in Gadget World. What do you think? Start with the Beats?
Let's do Beats first, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fascinated by these headphones.
Me too.
Why? I'm not.
Okay.
Please explain.
Krantz, here's the big question I've been debating for like 36 hours now since I first saw this review. So the thing about these headphones, they're the Beats Studio Pro headphones. They're Beats' latest over-the-ear headphones. They have some cool upgrades. They have transparency mode. They have lossless USB-C audio.
Incredible.
They look exactly the same as the old Beats headphones. And Chris Welch, who wrote a review, it's very good. We'll put it in the show notes. You can feel him in this review trying to decide if that's a good thing or a bad thing. That it's like, there's nothing wrong with this design, but they look like the old headphones. Is that bad? And I want to know what you guys think. Like, I think Beats is a very good design. They make good headphones. Like LeBron James wears them. That's all great. Beats has good reasons for not changing it. Is this like an old design that needs to die? Or once you nail it, do you just never mess with it again?
Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, never mind. These are interesting.
Right?
I want to
Because the feature set is really wild for Apple.
Okay.
Apple supporting lossless USB-C audio is bonkers.
Yeah.
And it natively supports both iOS and Android. So it is, in most ways, feature-wise, this is the best pair of headphones Apple makes.
Yeah.
Like, hands down.
But do you know what you can't get lossless USB-C audio off of? An iPhone. Like,
What about
it's just a wild feature for them to support on these headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm utterly fascinated by the fact that Beats exists. Apple has stuck with it. It's obviously a big market because they sell so many phones to Android users, and they are catering to Android users with this sub-brand. And they're building features that are just off to the side of everything they're doing with headphones in Apple.
Well, that's how they get you in. You're like, wow, I really.
I don't
love
think
the
you jump from
USB-C
Beats. I don't think you
lossless.
buy these headphones for lossless USB-C. I'm the only person who's going to buy them. It's me and the Vergecast team.
That's correct.
That's the list. We now call the listeners part of the team. Vergecast listeners and I are going to buy these headphones for lossless USB-C audio. No one jumps from there to a pair of AirPods with utterly compressed Bluetooth audio. Like, that's not the path. So it's just the features here are going this way. Well, Apple's doing spatial audio this way, and it's Beats gets to be its own little thing. And I think they maybe just don't have designers, or Apple doesn't want to pay the money for new tooling on the headphones.
Or there's nothing wrong with the design. Don't change it. Like look at the pictures of these headphones and tell me what's wrong with the design. Other than I've seen this before on an older pair of headphones.
I mean, they look like Beats, and Beats are inherently kind of ugly. And I associate with cheapness because remember when the Beats used to stick weights in there before Apple owned them? They'd stick weights in to make them more expensive. So that
Okay.
but you didn't change that after that happened. So like at this point, Beats is Beats. That's the brand. I kind of like that they didn't change it because like Grados, nobody's out there being like, why aren't the Grados getting a whole new redesign?
Yeah, they're like made of wood, and people are like, well, they sound good. That's fine.
Carved differently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Apple doesn't want these to get too much attention. I think they bought Beats for the music streaming service that turned into Apple Music. They inherited a headphone company, and turning off free money is just, it's against everything Tim Cook stands for in this world. And so if you just like upgrade the headphones and keep selling them at high margins inside the same case, and what you've changed is some chips and some software, you're going to keep doing that forever. I think that's what's happening here. But does Apple want Beats to be a world-conquering success? Like, absolutely not. They want AirPods Max to be a world-conquering success. And it's probably time. I bet they changed the design of the AirPods Max before they changed the design of Beats Studio Pro.
100%.
But that's all interesting and probably true, but that's a business story, right? Does that make the headphones worse in any meaning? Like, should you not buy these headphones as a result of that? That to me is really the question.
No, you should still buy them. I mean, I personally think they're ugly, but I will never buy them.
But you would have thought that about the last generation and the one before that.
I would have thought that about every generation.
Yeah, you're just not a Beats person.
But if you are a Beats person, I don't see why you should be like, oh man, I really want I want them to look more like Apple headphones or Sony or something. Like Sony changes theirs every few years, and they're always.
I'm skipping this generation. I got to wait like 5 years to upgrade my Sonys.
I bought this generation at an airport text place because I was going on a trip.
That's how they get
And I
you.
got on the plane, and the battery on them is dead.
Oh no.
And I can't return them because it was the airplane port. So
That's rough.
I got to go deal with that, but they're terrible. But yeah, like I bought them because the sound was better. I didn't really care about the look of them.
Sure. And they're on your head.
Yeah.
It's actually very hard to see headphones that you are wearing.
True.
It's just one of those facts. But look, these headphones are all really expensive. These are $350. That $350 has gotten you better and better build quality over the years. So
That's
the
true.
Sonys that we all talk about, the Bose that we all talk about, the Quiet Comforts, the money has gotten you better headphones, better build quality, better materials year on year. And with Beats, it's like, here they are. The finish gets fingerprints on them, the same as they ever did.
Good.
So I just think that, to me, the discrepancy in the two Apple headphone ecosystems is utterly fascinating.
I love it.
And I think the reason the materials have stayed, they're not cheap, but stayed cheap to manufacture because they're already manufactured at scale, is because Tim Cook is like, 70% margins? Let's go.
That's why I like it. It's so indicative
Yeah.
of like Tim Cook's Apple. Like Steve Jobs never would have let this happen.
Do you think he says let's go in meetings?
Let's go. He does it like in the Mario voice.
I would pay $1 million to hear Tim Cook do the Mario voice.
Same.
Just putting that out there. I don't have it, but I'll get it.
We'll figure it out. We'll crowdfund that.